Now we're going to shoot the front section of this house up to this brick wall, which is a really cool enclosed Japanese garden. And I want to show you one of the bad parts of painting, which I consider bad. If you're going to paint in the summer, you're going to find yourself dealing with these little critters right here, as you can see. Now I've already knocked their nest down, and I have the highest respect for them, but I can't paint around them because they can sting the hell out of you. So I have to take the ant and roach. This will work. If you really want to get creative, you can use hairspray and a lighter. But myself, I would much rather have them go away than harm any of them, because they're good little workers. But the thing is that bees, like birds, go back to their homes by smell. You can take their nest off of a bird, you can take their hive off of the bee, and they'll go right back to it, even though their nest is on the ground right here, because they smell it. So if I can take away the smell, then I can do my job. One thing about bees are not usually active until about 9 o'clock in the morning. They have a certain temperature of waking up. I know this by getting on some roofs 30 feet up in the country, and you guess what? There's a lot of bees out there. So if you piss them off at 30 feet up, you got two choices. You either have to jump or swan dive off that roof. That's why any good painter always carries a bee killer. But I do not like to use it because they're just doing their jobs. There's nothing I can do. I have to get them away from here. Either that or I paint them. And if I paint them, they're not going to do much better. So I've cut down this branch here. I'm going to spray a little bit of repellent up in here. And tell God I'm sorry. And then I'm going to take my tarps out here. Remember, concrete this is what you do not want to get paint on. It doesn't come off. Any kind of paint, it doesn't come off. It's a real bitch. And there's a lot of customers that really are upset if you get it on their concrete. You can get it on the ground, you can get it on everything, but not the damn concrete. So I'm going to go over to this edge right here, where this concrete wall is. It's got a really neat enclosure. This is all built in '67 on Japanese design. As you can see, this came with it, this Japanese pagoda-like thing. And then over here, in this nice little courtyard, the nice thing about it, you see this tree right here is about 40 years old. And this tree has grown up so much that its roots have picked up the original concrete slabs. Therefore, either the tree has to go or the roots have to go on it. I'm not sure which. But the guy that designed this home, you can come out in this courtyard and you've got a walk into your living room. You also have a walk into your kitchen. And you can actually sit out here and have a drink of coffee or whatever you want. You can watch what everyone is doing or listen to them, but they can't see you. And it's really harmonious because it's really a cool design. And in the back, we have a Japanese fire pit, which we've never used, but it was all designed that way, along with the Japanese regional lanterns and things like that. And this bench over here, which is in the concrete, this is not a concrete bench. This is all solid granite. So I mean, they did a really cool job. You can just sit out here, have a candlelight dinner, whatever you want to do. You can listen in the open air, be around everybody, and they can't see you. It's really harmonious and feng shui. So anyway, we're going to go over to this edge right here, probably. And what I will do is the same thing. I will paint down to about 6 inches of the bottom of the house, and then I'll get the rest with a brush. I'll have to mask this off. I'll have to take that off and bag it, mask it. I got to get rid of my little bee friends, unfortunately. And we continue.